Alright, let's go! Welcome to the upper finals of the Silver League of Ragnarök. And competing we have Tabutnas choosing Hans as his game 1 civ, and in the right side, in the red, we have Brix, who apparently was still inting at the time, as the Magyars in the red. So early game Hans are better, the longer the game goes the better for Magyars is in general how this matchup goes, but let's see how they do on the openings. As we do have a villager dead for Brix here, so the Huns off to a better first start. Oh, also losing a villager here though. So it's 1-1 early market for Tabutnas. Makes a lot of sense in this matchup, I think. Trying to go for one big push. Let's see if he will get enough rams out to storm the Magyars before they can get Magyar Hussar to snipe them. And the market is even deleted, so very old school playstyle over here. Tabutnas also getting 2 will picks here, might potentially get more, but the paladin isn't engaging the villagers. This one is now Brix garrison. Oh, there he goes, and no more equal losses, but 2 losses already for Brix, so not looking that hot. And let's see if the Huns can gather enough army to fully punish that. I hope the sound and stream quality is fine today. This is kind of earlier than normal, and I'm still figuring out how the workings of the internet here. Range is now coming up. We do have a few barracks being added, but no rush themselves by the Magyars, as we do have some barracks over here, so it's not the complete market all in strat without barracks, but rams are coming out already, so I think Tabutnas wants to profit on his potentially high army count, which he doesn't have actually. Brix doing a better job producing and not getting housed, so far looks pretty solid for our Magyar player here, as this is not a great engagement for Tabutnas, who is from France. And nice quick walls by Brix there, very impressive. Can he keep them up? Well, the paladins are attacking something else, but this castle has and can't be constructed right now. Map-wise, we do have this central hill line over here that might become important. Brix secondary gold kind of reached by that, and Brix also needs to secure this hill for the northern gold, where Tabutnas is going to try to put a castle there. Unbeknownst of Brix, who can't range that, so I really like this castle placement. Brix now trying to go out there, but there's even a paladin guarding that. That is some beautiful play. Now the Huns have the military advantage, but are not really at the fighting space. Right, more HP here for the Magyars. A lot of army of Tabutnas still being in the back, so fighting with the ununited army, but the Rams still strong now, but the paladins still there. Not enough Havadiers, not enough paladins around the Rams to protect them, so maybe a little bit premature attack. Might get the snipe on this castle as the villagers go away. I think they should actually have built it. Now Brix could lose that castle. It doesn't lose it though. Paladins finishing that in time. Very nice loop around from the Cavachers by Tabutnas here, getting some will kills over there. How's it going in the north? Tabutnas' plan seems to be working out. Kinda don't like that the castle is not on the hill, but it's beautifully on the gold and protected by a paladin, so still like the move by Tabutnas here. As Brix is trying to establish himself in the south, maybe more castles in the build order for Magyar Hussar would have been more helpful. Also some onagers can help against the mainly CA siege army comp by the Huns that are finally killing this castle, making all this exposed. This castle was stopped very importantly, but I like the 2 side castle approach. So close, 98%, and the villager goes down on the northern castle. Tabutnas did a lot right here, I feel like, with the castles on both sides. His middle push is still going strong, and Brix too late to Magyar Hussar, I feel like. Only 1 castle up, really needed earlier castles to defend the Hun push. So yeah, it's looking good for Tabutnas, even though he didn't finish any of the side castles, but he's also denying another castle of Brix, and Brix needs those castles desperately. Now the Rams are on the build order, and the Cavachers looking very, very strong as an opening by the French player in the blue. And I feel like Brix is kind of dead. About 200 population to 80. And yeah, looking very rough. Also some economy coming up behind this, but I think this push cannot really be stopped without Magyar Hussar. And we only have 1 castle producing Magyar Hussar for Brix. So looks like Brix is getting smashed in game 1 by the Huns over here. which are rolling through the base of the Megas. And that's not looking too pretty. I think Brix is kind of dead. Megas have the better longer game. Brix was thinking about that. Getting relics and everything. Let me quickly activate the market prices, market usage here. Sorry for the overlay switch. But now I can see that Brix is using the secondary market in order to try to get something out. But he's fully out of gold and the Rams are fully killing his base. Great execution by Tabutnas here. Also really like the side castle attempts. They eventually went up, or are going to go up. So yeah, pretty flawless game. Production maybe lacking a bit at the very start. But other than that, very flawless game by Tabutnas. Beautifully playing the window from the Huns out here. And yeah, game 1 looking promising for Tabutnas. And indeed, he takes the victory home on the first game. And I forgot to disable mute and make me focus lost, which I did now. So yeah, not much to say. Very clean by Tabutnas for the Huns, and also ending up with a great KD. Here you can see the market usage by the Huns first, and society stats also going his way by killing quite a bit of villagers there. So let me get you guys back to the map draft. And here you can see that we're going to a water map, Runestones or Magaran now. As I will the scoreboard. As we have Tabutnas leading 1-0. And that means Brix is going to pick 2 civilizations now. And Tabutnas will decide which of them he wants to play. So let's see what Brix has thought of the map. I can tell you in a second. And we're on the swamp. And we've got, I think, what is a classic since it was in one of the main event rounds. Berbers and Byzantines as the options that Brix is presenting. So, what would you have picked? Berbers or Byzantines? What do you guys favor? I think I like Byzantines the longer it goes, but Berbers are faster. Wait, now Byzantines get treadmill crane, right? But that's, I think, played before. Yeah, it's played on the old patch, so Byzantines don't have treadmill crane yet. So yeah, I tend to pick Berbers here and try to finish the game quickly. Well, let's take a look how it went. As we do have Tabutnas actually picking the Byzantines, so Brix ending up with the Berbers, Brix being the one presenting these two civs. So Brix in the south we have as the red Berbers, and in the northeast corner we have Tabutnas as the blue Byzantines. We will be slower, not getting treadmill crane on this patch here yet. And first stock already coming very early for Brix, who's behind 1-0 from game 1. Let's see if the Hussar finds a kill. A nice garrison there by Tabutnas, even though the villager was idle for a bit, and Camels beautifully ends with it. Let's see what Tabutnas scout is able to do. Not too much camels there. I think the villagers should be garrisoned in time. Yeah, but a little bit of unsureness here. Not placing the buildings that quickly by Brix, who is producing demolition ships now, and we need more docks kind of. Now dock being placed by Tabutnas, also a castle around where he wants to place the dock, but let's see if the demolition ship can deny the dock. Well, it could, or it could have, can't anymore. Now it will be activated by this Arbalest and damage a paladin. Opening wise, camels by the Berbers and 3 stables, so we want to rush a little bit for ourselves. But paladins, bit of a weird option here. I think camels would maybe be the wiser option, as you see the Berbers only making stables. So Paladins shouldn't accomplish that much. Arbalest being added, which is a really nice addition against the Camel Riders, so I can understand that. But it's looking quite dominant for Brix so far. Killed 2 villagers with the Camel Rush. Another villager going down on the castle. This villager will go down as well. And that's 6 eco kitties for Brix, who has demolition ships here. Trying to kill the castle. Not able to do just that, but population is looking alarming for Tabutnas, as Brix has 6 stocks up already, getting castles, getting TCs. Looking quite dominant start for Brix, who lost game 1 kind of convincingly to Tabutnas. But now the castle is up. Berbers obviously on this patch getting Treadmill Crane, while Byzantines do not get Treadmill Crane yet. This was actually played 1 day before the new patch came out. And after that, Tabutnas Civ would have been significantly better, especially in this early rush phase. Only 1 dock up for the Byzantines, as we already have quite some navy for the Berbers, and a ton of TCs being placed by Brix. Love it. 11 TC, boom. Will be able to get to gold and wood quickly. Most important resource at the start in a golden swamp game. Tabutnas now going around here. That castle by Brix will probably be denied. Yeah, villager going down, also send a weak 1. But the water dominance of Brix is looking very, very good for the German. 2 castles showing up for Tabutnas, but not many TCs, only 11 to 25 villagers. And still no docks up. I would really like to see Tabutnas build some docks over here, but I don't think you can get much up here. Because we already have a elite cannon going out that might deny this castle even. Villagers are outbuilding for now. Now the cannon guys are going back, so this castle might end up going up. Still not more than 1 dock, and demolition ships could kill all these cataphracts here. I mean, the camel numbers already will kill all of them. We really need more docks and more demos for Tabutnas. Say Tipe! Tipe also one of the players that played the Ragnarök tournament and went down to Brix, I believe, in the first round. Not entirely sure what happened to Brix in the lower bracket. I think he was moving and gave admin win. But yeah, I think I casted Brix against Tipe in this tournament as well, as Brix looks dominant on Golden Swap. Cats make no sense versus Berbers. Yes, better produce dogs. The Roman dogs of war. That could be available to the Byzantines, right? They're kind of Romans. Dictator is totally not talking about cataphracts, I assume, right? Heaviest would make a lot of sense against this pure camel army. Also pretty good against ships. They are Romans. See, and in Total War Rome, the Romans always have these war dogs, so they could have made dogs instead of cats, yeah. I don't know, cataphracts, are they that bad fully upgrade against camels? Isn't it kind of an even fight? But Jared is the Byzantines expert. Cataphracts with Arbalest behind shouldn't do too bad against pure camels, so problem for Tabutnas here is not on water. I think that's the biggest issue. Should going health and siege. That's your answer to everything. Oh no, your answer to everything is redemption monks. I don't know if siege does too much against the navy. I mean, he's adding bombard cannons, and I can see that, yeah. I don't hate the R play though, but maybe just Tussar as a front line, because you don't know what to do with your food otherwise here anyways. Now there is the siege coming out also on it. Just the big problem for Tabutnas is he has no water control whatsoever, and that enables Brix to go for a lot of map control, denying the economy here. Had a raid in the back there too. Now forward stables, forward siege workshops producing bombard cannons. Brix looks in very fine control of game number 2, as Tabutnas looking very good control in game 1 after some initial bad fights using the Huns there. But yeah, without water, this is really hard, and especially also with no outside control, as Brix is workshopping everywhere. 60 pop only for Tabutnas. Beautiful raids by Brix on all the goals. 25 villagers. This is looking tough. Orban is in Berlin? You were hoping to see some trade orders kidnapping him? But if I kidnap him, they have Orban in my flat, and I don't want to have that. As co-commentator? What? No, I don't want an Orban co-commentary. He loves talking. Well, yeah, but I don't love the way he talks, and I usually prefer to co-cast with nice people. You know, like Brix, for example. He's a very nice person. I don't know Tabutnas too well, I'm sure they're nice too. And I can almost guarantee you they're nicer than Viktor Orban. As we have masses of Kalengayans here now for the Berbers, this game is very over. And yeah, I've co-cast with Brix before, not with Viktor Orban yet, and I never will. I could ask Arman Zorn for a co-cast maybe. I don't know. But what Brix would do with his life if I get an Arman Zorn co-cast. Never say never? To Orban or to Tabutnas coming back? I think Tabutnas coming back is very unrealistic, and Orban co-casting is way more unrealistic. Even though it's very, very over. Arman Zorn co-cast would be the best thing ever. Yeah, well, sadly I'm not in Frankfurt anymore. Well, I'm in Berlin. I mean, the other half of his time he's in Berlin, so I guess I'm the same close proximity to Arman Zorn as I was before. Not sure if he has time in his work weeks to co-cast now. And might be a problem there, I don't know him personally either. GG being called by Tabutnas. Brix getting the 1-1 on the swamp. With a very aggressive play and the treadmill offensive, and yeah, locking that down. Very fast also, like the Omega Boom with 12 TCs now, and the quick hit docks. Tabutnas' main mistake was after he got these hustle up, not making docks over here, I think, and contesting with demolition ships that I would like to see. But obviously Berber's best demolition ships in the game, followed by Chinese in my opinion. We only have Olaf Scholz as a co-caster, then yes, like that's realistic. Amazon is more realistic than Scholz, and better. If we're thinking in the reign of Social Democrats. Way more kills for Brix, who also had more economy. Yeah, maybe even more dominant than the win for Tabutnas on game 1, but we have ourselves a series with a 1-1 set so far. Brix winning golden from Tabutnas, getting the game 1 down. Don't need this one here anymore. And let me hit the scoreboard. So Brix is on the board now. And we're gonna see one of the Tabutnas home maps now. So Fordex, Atacama, Marketplace, and Lowland are the possibilities. And now it's Tabutnas' turn to pick 2 civs and a map, and Brix will pick one of them. It is Lowland, and it is Mayans and Huns. What would you have picked, guys? Mayans or Huns on Lowland? People says Mayans? I don't know, I still think Huns is stronger. I think Mayans can make it happen. There's also belief that Mayans have no chance. But I would have picked Huns, I believe. And what did Brix pick? Brix picked Mayans. So he's believing the same as you believe, Chico. As Tabutnas gets the Huns. Let's hop into game 3. And we're on. We are on the Lowland. We have Mayans for Brix and Huns for Tabutnas. And the problem for mains, Eagles are really strong, also in this matchup. But they don't get Hussar. So if the game goes long enough and they don't get gold, that would be an issue. But the gold lasts longer as all the other resources, so they can profit from that. By the way, the music was It's Up. That is not the name of the game, though. And we're searching the name of the game. And it's not the game, it's Up. 7 barracks to start off with into a castle, so only 1 eagle into halberdiers, so defensive play by Brix over here. Not sure how much I like that. It is 6 stables though, so helps maybe a good call. 3 racks and only 3 ranges so far, but I'm sure there will be more ranges coming. Another early market for Tabutnas, who really likes to play Hunts. We saw it very well in game 1, how good he is with Hunts. So Tabutnas probably really lucky that he got Hunts over here again, as the Halberdiers are defending the rush quite well. We need to see some Eagle switch from Brix at some point, though, as I believe more Cavachers will come out. Still only the 3 ranges there, so not that fun. What is this castle? Well, Tabutnas likes his side castles with the push. Kind of Keller inspired. It reminds me of Keller a bit. I did the same in game 1. Obviously, didn't do that on Swamp. But I didn't like his strategy as much. I think that's too close, though. I think here was more realistic as an attacking point. 2 castles in the middle that I hate because they are under this hill here. Even more than that castle. I mean, that castle could be very annoying if it goes up. It doesn't look like Brix has realized it yet. Yeah, he can't see it. And he's not doing the outpost next to the castle, so he will not see it actually. Will this castle go up? As Tabutnas is wasting a little bit in the middle. KD looking way better for Brix. Tabutnas really needs to gather this army, but I'm interested in this castle. Could be making more production. Yeah, still only the 3 ranges. That is not great by Tabutnas. He needs more production buildings, already working on these TCs and stuff instead of these castles I don't like. But that castle will go up, I think. Brix still doesn't see it. He's not sending any units that way. And it should be built faster. We really need more than 3 ranges for Tabutnas, though. Only 12 Cavachers in the field. Especially against an opponent that is producing only halberdiers and now only plumes. So yeah, if Tabutnas made more ranges and more CA, I think this would have been way more dominant game for him. But now we will lose these castles, as I want to see that castle go up. If the TC goes up, Brix might see it. This castle goes down, as Tabutnas is trying to push uphill. I mean, yeah, the hunt window is early. Probably Lowland not the best map for that. And the castle goes up, kills this castle. And Brix is like, what the fuck? Where did that come from? Most probably. And Rams now going uphill. Significant army, but moving at the speed of the Rams. A huge blob of Halberdiers coming back. I still don't like the Cavacher numbers. Really need more Cavachers. Is he adding ranges? He's not adding ranges. Still only the 3 ranges. And yes, it is a car game. But we continue the guessing after this game, I assume. And looking good for Tabutnas. Rams are here. Halberdiers are kind of misplaced. Need to deal with the Rams and that. Ooh, Brix with his own siege Rams though. But Paladins, great positioning by Tabutnas. Really like the way that he's fighting sometimes. And I love this castle is so annoying for Brix. Garrisoning villagers there. And this is falling. This push up the hill might actually work. I say you shouldn't push up the hill on lowland, but with Hunts, it's arguably a good idea. No onagers for Brix. I think Brix need more siege workshops and onagers, and potentially also some eagles to be able to stop the ram and do anything against the Cavachers, as this ram push is looking like it's going unanswered. Another very, very dominant full-on hunt push by Tabutnas. You thought that Turing can win with so little production? Yeah, it's weird, right? It's only 7 stables, 3 and 3 ranges. But the market push is still the market push, right? No economy behind it. But Brix also has no economy, as it was all getting shredded. 19 population. The all-in push is working. Yet again, Han market. Tabutnas' specialty, it seems. And it brought him to the winner bracket finals. And it brought him to a 2-1 lead over Brix. Because I believe this is over. Brix somehow magically got that castle up. It gets behind the siege ram. But he's losing all his production, 25 population, losing the houses. Trying to reboot with a ball of 6 TCs at the north. Yeah, a little bit optimistic maybe. Okay, let's just run around and build a new town. He's also in the south with some barracks. It's a little bit running villages through the Cortes territory. But Tabutnas is like, nah, these 2 castles on weird spaces on the slopes will get rammed down too. And yeah, this reboom attempt will also be found out by Tabutnas. Very, very well played. And Brix shouldn't have let Tabutnas have Hans, I think. I think he should have learned his lesson that Tabutnas with Hans equals death and destruction from game 1. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Both Han games so far, Tabutnas wins. And I'm pretty sure for his mirror matchup, Tabutnas might pick a Han war. And he still can, because it was never Hans vs Hans so far, according to the tournament settings. Yeah, very dominant once again from Tabutnas, going into a lead in this best of 7. Dominant KD, 41 buildings killed, lost 1 building. The full-on market, 4,500 gold. And yeah, just even though it was low-lined, even though he only had 3 ranges, went through. Let's go! Tom Snuffles rooting for a Brix comeback. I have to say I'm really impressed with Tabutnas Hans though. I know Brix better, which is I'm a little bit inclined to beforehand, but I'm impressed by what Tabutnas is doing with Hans. And I'll obviously try to stay as neutral as I can. And yeah, liking the Hun plays from Tabutnas. So the scoreboard. Tabutnas going into lead 2-1. It's the best of 5, still a lot to play for. And we shall go to game 4 on yet another home map of Brix Reno. Tabutnas winning lowland, so both won their home maps. Brix has Saltmarsh, Runestones, and Mega Random as options. What do you think fits him best for the next game? And yes, Tabutnas is a car game or a racing game. The soundtrack. How are you doing, Snuffles? Need for Speed? No. No part of Need for Speed. Let's game 4. I did put it in, yeah. Ooh. That makes sense. So we are on Saltmarsh and we have a Viking war at our hands. So Vikings for both, as from now on this set, will be mirrors. And let's get started with game 4. Important game for Brix to equalize out the series. Being 3-1 behind is tough. But so far, they looked very dominant on Golden Swamp. And we are on Saltmarsh. And we have a map with a little... I don't know, it looks like almost it's the head of a person or something. Or a very weird person, because there's this island. But the north is fully land connected. So not that much water on this Saltmarsh generation. Very forward goals here for Brix. And nicer goals for Tabutnas. All 3 in the back. Brix getting the better relic spawn though, so maybe evens it out a little bit. Brix already on the first stock as we have Brix killing a villager and defending successfully here. Build order wise 8 barracks, so no archery ranges on this side, and this side 3 barracks and 2 ranges, so some Arbalesters gonna be added for Tabutnas. Burnout Paradise is also not correct, as we have Brix going ham on the docks. 13 docks placed, and wants to conquer the middle island with docks that also holds some extra gold. Longboats are coming out on both sides. No demo start, so both going straight to longboats. I think a few demos can't hurt. Longboats are kind of okay against demos, but they clump a lot, so if the demos get close, they're really devastating. So it's like they are at the same time good against demos because they're fire quick, and really bad against demos because they clump so hard. Yeah, and the champions will attack the stock now. Longboats should probably focus the villagers. Why are they going for champions? Why not, I guess. They don't cost resources that the ships cost. I think the main reason for champions is that they only get pikemen. The pikemen get beaten by the champions, and the champions are a food unit. And they're the strongest food unit Vikings can somewhat afford before they get castles up. You don't need food for ships. So I actually don't hate the call. Brix trying to conquer over this island, trying to put through castles on that. That one probably go up, or should go up after this one. And so far, the navy numbers, 10 ships to 14 ships. So actually are looking better for Tabutnas, who has made 7 docks. Brix has nicer dock numbers. They will need wood eco soon, as we have a beautiful side champion raid here from Tabutnas coming in. Brix are looking to outpost this. Not really sure why. Probably wants to provide a side push here with rams or something. Fight seemed to be better for Brix, even though he had less ships. Now he has more ships though. So these higher dock numbers are kicking in terms of production. Also better KD for Brix, and it looks like Tabutnas is being pushed back. Tabutnas once again behind in dock numbers, like we saw on the Golden Swamp game. Even losing some docks now here. The early cannon gains doing a lot of work for Brix. And now we transition from champion to berserks, who are just better. And also regenerate HP, but that's probably not too important, as they will go down in the middle quite fast. And yeah, Viking champions with more HP. They actually have more HP than the berserks. Less attack. What's the pierce armor? Well, 5 pierce, 5 melee, as 4 pierce, 5 melee. Okay, they have a little bit more armor as well, and they regenerate, I guess. So that balances out the HP probably, but Brix is looking quite dominant on water once again. Looks like on water battles, Brix is just a superior player, and he knows that more docks equals more success. As Tabutnas is once again reduced to only 4 docks, with 1 probably going down soon to the cannon gains if Brix focuses that. Brix also raiding with champions over here, and DD is going for forward siege workshops. So ram push on land to accompany this. Love it! Has gathered the middle resources as well. Wood economy, not really existent for both. Gold already running out for Tabutnas, as Brix is selling the food for more navy, and it's getting complete water control. Once again, rams is slightly better. Yeah, rams are good. Brix, he's a guy, if he plays Vikings, all will die. The rhyming from the Snuffles, and I believe it is correct, Tamundo. Tabutnas is obviously the guy where the Huns kill everything. And Tabutnas says, GG, realizing more docks equals more fun, probably. And we do have the 2-2. Very close and nice upper bracket finals. All quick games. On water, dominance by Brix with Huns, or on land in general, dominance by Tabutnas. And kinda no really close game so far, but very fun to watch as a 2-2 set. I won't read that out, Snuffles, but I love you. And yeah, great KD for Brix with the more docks and the market this time, after he died twice to the Hun market on the land. And this is 2-2-2. So let's return to the home map arena, and we have both the water maps as Brix home maps being successfully played from Brix's side, which puts us into a 2-2 position, and I will take a bathroom break in the middle of the set. You guys can speculate which home map and Civ Tabutnas is going to pick, and I'll be right back. Tabutnas so going to go for Atacama. Atacama Hans War seems very realistic to me, yeah. Cutthroat map, Hans, all in push. That's what I expect from Tabutnas, so I agree with that. Let's see what it actually is. You don't know any more car games? Damn. It's quite old. But it's the second part of its series. I don't know if there was a third. Yeah. And like the start of the stream, the first track of the soundtrack kinda tells you the name. And for that you would have needed to be there at the start of the stream. I'll check the VOD. But around about Hans War, as I predicted. But it's not Atacama, so Tom Snuffles and me were wrong. We are going to a marketplace Hans match. Apparently, Brix Tabutnas doesn't like the rush and wants to go for that massive attack. Well, it just likes to play Hans also longer. Market coming up directly once again. And Brix is trying, okay, I'm gonna get the market now. And makes a market with one villager. And Tabutnas like, I'm just gonna put all my villagers on the market. I will take market with Hans every time. Damn you, Brix, you will never get it. And yeah, there's no starting scout on marketplace, so not too much threat to going straight to market. And Tabutnas knows that, puts all his villagers on the market. I love it. He's thought about something for his home map. And yeah, build order wise, 7 stables, 6 archery ranges, no barracks. So yeah, all in push about to come. Also can directly use the trade cards with that. That means he doesn't know the build order of his opponent, who's playing more defensive. 6 barracks, 6 stables. A lot of stables still. Wonder if that's not too costly. A lot of idols too for Brix, who really need some ranges. Quite odd. He's trying to rush and being quite successful with that, killing 2 villagers over here. Rush not the most important thing to rush themselves for the market player, so I assume Tabutnas will just gather a big army. 75 paladins in the queue. He really likes paladins more than cavalry. That might be too many paladins, I feel, but Brix also going heavy on the stable front. Did Brix also use the market a little bit? Let me actually see in the statistics. No, he made the market and kind of gave up on it and is now just using it to trade with the right side, which is potentially more dangerous. I would have traded on this side. If I was Brix working on a caster now, but no eco development whatsoever. No, okay, there's 1 TC, there's a second TC. As the market army, is it being massed? Tabutnas massing isn't that great. He fights with smaller armies a lot. Probably wants to keep his opponent back. Could potentially interrupt these castles and the trade with that though. So trying to be active, I don't hate it. And now for the market being used by Tabutnas, trusting in he can be aggressive enough from now on to take the better trade. Kills a villager over there, castle was not started. This villager will also go down, isn't walled in, but it wouldn't have made a difference anyways with the CA. Market more like my cat, exactly. That's Tabutnas' thinking line once again. Okay, 10 ranges this time. Tabutnas also adding more ranges in his third Hans game in the set. And Brix trying to go for Tarkans, but with this massive paladins amount, I don't like Tarkans too much. The Tarkans are bit better against CA. So should come in that phase of the game. That's a good fight for Brix, will reduce this paladin numbers. That is a good fight for Tabutnas though, also on the hill. Halberdiers should quickly get in there. Now, once again fighting against it, but nice move from the paladins to get the hill bonus on the cav archers. And now this will be a fantastic fight for Brix. And it looks like Brix is taking the good fights that he needs as the anti-market player. Also more wills on gold for him than for his opponent. Quite a few TCs coming up, but there was a raid. I see some dead villagers, and that's a very effective raid here, denying the gold from Brix. So Brix picking it up, and I actually really like what Brix has been doing so far. Took great engagements, had a great raid, is massing up a massive army, and he is 160 to 70 army, even though he's playing anti-market. No Cavalchers being queued, still only Paladins, and I think, yeah, there was too many Paladins in the queue. Tabutnas can't queue Cavalchers, even though he marketed. And, whew, Brix dominating in the hunts. I didn't expect that after game 1 and game 3. Storming everything now. Army advantage really needs these in, really needs the rams forward. A lot of army in the back, and yeah, that was a big waste of full fight by Brix. Should have waited to unite his army, and that might turn the tides. Paladins more like Pala wins? Well, I think more CA are better. I think they're overdoing it on the Paladin side. Brix no Q anymore, wasted a ton of army over there. Really horrible engagement by Brix with parts of his army standing here, parts standing there. And yeah, I thought Brix had this in the back, but it took a horrible fight here under that castle with only half his army. So I think Tabutnas might be back in a better position again overall with the market and raiding the trade there. What are the trade numbers? 11 to 14. Brix still has the bigger economy and the bigger army, but don't waste it again! Brix, no! Williams has kind of locked stuff down. Yeah, he has this left side, but it still can still be raided, right? The trade line is completely free. And took some great engagement. So now Tabutnas way ahead in military after Brix took way better fights here and here at the start. Now the better fights for Tabutnas, who has a slightly bigger army now, but the economy is worrying. Brix economy, a lot on gold, which is, I think, quite good for Hans at this stage. Needs to transition to wood and food soon though. And Tabutnas economy is very idle. 17 idle villagers. Now trying to start farms isn't really on this gold. Brix now. Tarkin's trying to take down a castle. I don't think the numbers are big enough for that. So Brix wasting something once again. Brix kind of known for wasting units. I am too. But Brix like openly admits it himself. While I don't. I guess I just did. Because man's eco is kind of rubbish. He just needs to make more eco. Tabutnas, yeah. Yeah, his economy is 72 villagers is not enough yet. He still has 38 in the queue, which might be overbooked together with the trade. Trade numbers quite even. This is not supposed to work with just Darkins. And it almost worked, but I mean, it's kind of supposed to work because it's the bonus of Tarkins, but the habit is fix it and defend this position for Tabutnas, as Brix is okay as Rams. I guess it's somewhat legitimate, but I still think it's wasting more army under this castle. Brix really insisting to waste army under this castle. And it looks like we're not gonna get a quick game here, and this is the old marketplace. So might get a very long game here. But the first 4 games were really quick, so it's fine. Trade being protected by CA. I would like CA more offensive on the offense in the trade. Walls and towers, by the way, forbidden in this tournament, so you have to kind of wall with buildings. As Brix is doing his stable castle, stable castle. Really like this actually, that wall off there to the south. Tabutnas sending his huge military forward. He sees Brix hates armies, his military and wants to throw it away, yeah. Huge military is not being sent forward by Tabutnas though. But yeah, that's what he did. I mean, Tabutnas also wasted a bit at the start in all Hun games, taking bad engagements. But then he makes a big army and wins the game with it, at least in game 1 and 3. He hasn't won the game yet or yet moved forward, but he has 50 CA now, which is really nice, opposed to only 20 CA for Brix, who's trying to defend this position more and more, as there is one paladin with a 2 HP raiding the trade and will be dealt with now. These peasants trying to raid the trade on the other side probably won't get through. Brix is looking to push the left side, and I think Tabutnas is looking to ram push with CA on the right side. A lot of castles here, but he can still stand here and kill the trade. And that is what Tabutnas is attempting to do. Market block! Beautiful! Not that beautiful move by Brix, because there is always a hole. Don't worry, Tom. You'll learn it one day. They're well positioned here. Now they're moving under the castle as the rams aren't coming with them. I think just traditionally pushing might be better, but it's interrupting the trade, and the trade is fully interrupted, so maybe this is working. I just wonder what the purpose of these rams is now. Brix trying to push over here. Looks like he might have lost the trebuchet there. There are 2 trebuchets coming. We need some pushing action over here as his trade is getting stalled. But the units are being killed by the castle. Oh, no, the Cavachers are getting back, probably for the ram push now. Lost quite a few of them, though. And Brix is pushing this side. Also not too far from the trade. Hello, coming! What's up? English is your second language. Clearly isn't your first one, yeah. First one is utter bollocks. Yeah, makes sense, right? After... Your girlfriend told me when we co-cast last time that the true English is the Middle English? No. Midlands? No, that's Scotland. Whatever, rams are being dealt with by Tarkanito, so Brix will defend this there. Can I please share brackets? No, do that entails spoilers. I will share brackets after the set. Because this we played a few weeks ago. But the rest of the tournament will be played out in the upcoming days. This is the winner bracket finals. Brix beat Duck, has beaten Tipe in the first round, then Twimmerlike, I think, and then Darkilamon in the semifinals. Tabutnas, I think, got an admin win against Regni in the winner bracket semis and has beaten Shifu before. So that's what I can remember from the roads to the winner bracket finals. And another castle is stopped here, and Brix is making progress on both sides, actually. But there's a huge army here now, 45 Cavachers to 36. So it's looking better for Brix now. Beating Regi, well, Regni gave admin win. Because, I don't know, he was annoyed with something else in Age of Empires. AKA wanted to take a break from competitive AoE, I think. I think it had nothing to do with the tournament. But yeah, it's very sad. So Tabutnas is not to blame for it. But he is to blame for potentially giving this game away to Brix, who's once again attacking a castle with Tarkans, man. Yes, I know it's their bonus, but it doesn't work, especially not if they're being killed by Albediers. And they have a barracks wall over here somewhat. I think there's soon a hole to be made though. But the more important side for Brix is this one, as they all is CA attacking a ram while they're being attacked by Tabutnas CA, so this might be a good fight for Tabutnas. Yeah, Brix lost a lot of CA over there with the rams. Now has to get out of there, so Tabutnas holding the left, but another trap mass is here, 4 traps. That's a great number on the castle. Brix has a really solid late game. Yeah, it looks like it, and Tabutnas has the hard pushes. Brix has the hard pushes on water though. That's as much as we can say from watching this set. Brix playing way more RM, I think, than Tabutnas, so that should benefit his late game in DM. Which is kind of funny, because RM benefits your DM late game and DM benefits your RM late game. Well, it makes sense, because the early game is quite different and the late game is rather similar between RM and DM. Brix is sick. I hope not. I hope he's doing well. Trebuchets scattered around the hill line. It's like a, you know, 1800s battle or something where you have these cannon position on the hill. And he hates his units. Also, these unprotected traps are all going down. Once again, trying to kill castles with targets. Brix, stop the overconfidence. God damn it. Saying I'm the expert in overconfidence. But yeah, he's denied the trade. He's pushed through here. He's killing a lot of trade cards. Only 19 remaining. Tabutnas not relocating the trade. I think Brix might have it. The Han War. I wasn't expecting Brix to win the Han War. It's amazing that it works though. I don't think it has killed a single castle yet. Oh, this one was close though. 84 HP. Yes, this. Yeah, Tabutnas doesn't relocate his trade. He has this. Tabutnas will clean it now, but only 12 trade cards remaining as to 40 trade cards for Brix. Some of them are hurt. I should think about deleting some buildings here maybe. But 40 trade in a 1v1 is pretty rad actually. And he will try again with the targets. He killed the castle with the 3 traps. Yeah, but that one? Did he attack that one too? I thought that was the targets. And attack should actually kill this castle! Okay, Brix, okay, it worked. But that was because someone doesn't repair it in between. He's also not repairing the 84 HP castle yet. Maybe the town bear? Oh, this is a Silver League after all. That shouldn't be too critical, but Tabutnas has cleared this once again. Doesn't have any stone for castles though. Would need to buy that, which is really hard without trade. I mean, there's still gold on the map to take. Did anybody take relics? No, it's not really needed usually, but it can help in these out of gold situations. Brix could now really kill the castle with targets. Come on, that's 84 HP. Kill it. I think under 1500. I will look it up after the game. At the start of the Silver League, it was that, I believe. And this is the upper finals, so they're pretty good players. Oh, I've picked it up quite fast. Brix is training a lot. Tabutnas has played a lot in the last half year as well. Once again, Tarkin's raiding over there, even though they didn't kill the castle. Tabutnas down to 100 pop, Brix at 200 population. Yes, the trade is still running. Yes, Brix might still do some units over here. Actually taking good engagement for once. And Tabutnas calls the GG. If Brix can even take good engagements, then I have no chance, is what Tabutnas is thinking. And yeah, I could believe both of these players are 15 plus. By now, they probably are. Or at least around that. Let me see. Where is it? Can't find it. Do we have Black Sky here? Oh, I can't find it. I'll do the other stuff. I will show you the statistics first. Brix's castle killing god. He is somewhat. It failed a few times. And he didn't kill the 48 HP castle, did he? The 84 HP castle. No, that one's still standing till the end. Tabutnas with a better KD. Obviously, Brix wasting a lot. But Brix with the way strong economy. 13k more resources collected. And holding out the market push from Tabutnas was quite impressive. good early fights, horrible fights then, and then better control over economy and the game. And I guess the macro one in the game somewhat here. So that was Marketplace being lost by Tabutnas. Therefore, Brix getting yet another win here, going up 3-2, and that's a really important win for Brix, I feel, on one of the home civs of Tabutnas and the home map of Tabutnas as well. So I think that was a pretty decisive game, probably. Brix must feel good now, getting 2 match points in the set to make it to the 4-game wins that he will need. And yeah, targets are a good play against the CA. Countering the castles. Well, their Pierce armor makes them better against castles, but normally you don't want to attack castles without ramps, so if the opponent replies correctly. But yeah, with Tabutnas now going. Wait, it's, oh yeah, Brixco map next, right? And we have a Malians War on Mega Random. Oh my god, I'm so excited for Mega Random. Will it have water or not? Brix really wants it to have water, probably. And then we can see some demo action. Well, we somewhat have water. We have... That looks like one of the maps that was in some tournament. Which tournament was it? That's over the Bactrian Camel. Yeah, that was Holy Cup? I think Holy Cup had a map like this. No fish in the water, and I don't know how important it will be, but I'm sure Brix will go for dogs and demos. Yeah, he's going for dogs. But you don't have galleons, so I don't know how effective it is to attack stuff from the water. I guess you have cannon galleons, but no elite cannon galleon. And we do have a Malian War, so not sure. Like, it's more about cavalry usually than champions. Champions rather for raiding purposes, the infantry in Malian Wars and Deathmatch, as we see camel opening by both. This is a Cresini map? Yeah. Is it? I thought it's a Holy Cup map. It reminds me of a Holy Cup map. And I think there was other map creators mainly. No, the camels is the right opening. Market can be strong in Malians as well, as we see Tabutnas, as always, getting the market and a very under the hill castle in the middle of the map. Why not put one there or try to jump over to here? I guess that's too far. And wants to jump with that? Could happen. Eco Kitty 0-0 as the Malian TCs with Tigui, one of Brix's favorite technologies, or I think Brix's favorite unique technology. Helping out there. Another reason why he loves the Malians. Snuffles likes them for the infantry. Brix likes them for Tigui. As we have a little bit of a raid here coming in for Tabutnas. That might be very effective. Let's open. Yeah, 3 exposed villagers here. 1 will go down. The camel's going the wrong way though, as Brix is attacking through the middle and demos on the castle, and indeed it is demos everywhere in the ponds for Brix, trying to get some kills here in the middle. This is so Brix. Camel's not finding more than 1 kill there. His camel needs to be microed. Camel's a blind fish and can't see that villager by 1 tile. And the castle gets killed more by the camels, but also by the demos. And War Galley being added. Yeah, Ethiopians, Malians have really bad galley line. No bracer and no galleon upgrade, so all they have is no bracer war galleys. Don't think that will do too much in the middle fight. It truly is a nice touch, as we have nice sneak here by Brix, dropping stables on that side, outside of Tabutnas vision range as well. Tabutnas not looking too eco really. Brix once again ahead in the villager count, ahead in the TC count by 5-1. Will waste this army. We see some patterns by now. Camels kill Wargally so fast. Is there bonus damage on them red? I think so, yeah. And Blue Castle was never going to happen indeed. indeed, but the demo's denied it. Now some TCs coming up for Tabutnas, but eco development better for Brix, even though one of them was denied. Yeah, the economy is looking better for Brix. I think he knows by now that the way he can win these games is by macro and by wasting units. That's another unit horrible fight for Brix. The Arbalist edition is doing kind of okay against the Camels, even though it's not the greatest odds. Not getting Bracer, but at least they have chemistry, and against Camels they're quite effective. Gebetto now being added as DPS unit behind that too. Brix actually not doing that good. Arbalist not too hot actually. Might get on-injured by himself there. Where Brix siege? Brix doesn't have any on-injured, it's making rams. Okay, from here, so a little bit of a side push ram maybe. But against the Sith, against SO and Gebetto that kill rams, I'm not so convinced of capped rams in this matchup. They're not even siege rams. But I really like how Brix is sneaking stables everywhere and will control the right map and be hella annoying there. He can also land because he has full water control. This castle could be ranged by Canagains, but the Canagains are in kind of the wrong pond over here. Did maybe deny a castle over here, so Canagains could be very effective as Brix has full control over his side of the map and is being annoying at Tabutnas' side of the map. All we need is a champion transition and then we win. Yeah, you need it after the camels are dead, right? Because the Malian camels with +3 wreck the champions of Malians that don't get the last attack upgrade. And as Malians don't go for Pierce units usually, well, I mean, we have some Arbalists, but that's unusual. Most stuff that Malians do is melee damage. So the fact that the champions have more Pierce armor doesn't matter that much, which is why we don't see them a lot in Malian Wars. But as we see for the Arbalist, an argument could be made, I guess. Gebetto's being masked over here. Where's the siege for Brix? He has trade cogs. Probably a misclick, because there was no docks for Tabutnas that he could have stolen trade with. As Tabutnas is clearing these stables, but little does he know, there is more raiding stables in the back. I mean, he will know, because the villagers need to be coming, the light cav need to be coming from somewhere. For raiding, actually, you could think about champions, because they're better against castles. But there's Gebetto defending there as well. And that's a quite stalemate mega random map. Brix is trying his best to make it more exciting, as the villager will sadly win against the poor lion. A lot of farms being dropped over here. Ooh, farms an issue for Tabutnas. Only 2 on food. Still has good food in the bank. Brix, beautiful economy. Not too protected over here, but I think the water control might help him. He actually doesn't have ships anymore though. Okay, more Canagains coming out. How do they lose all the ships? And farmland over here could be hit by a transport or something, or just running through here, I guess. But here's army in the middle. But yeah, like the EQ development. A lot by Brix once again. Only 55 villagers for Tabutnas, which isn't too great. 2 Canagains working on that castle over here. And also Canagains here, but can't really hit anything but moving targets. And it looks like Tabutnas is stabilizing. Moving his units away from clearing this. I think you should clear this. Okay, they are coming back to deal with this forward and will establish, but the control over the water by the castles is tough because Brix is playing the water game and should establish an army in the middle as well. Army bigger for Tabutnas right now, mainly because he has less villagers. Brix isn't maxed out yet though. And there's your champions. There is your champions. Some snuffles against the Arbalistmas. That is killing the ships. But no buildings over here, and that's also resources that Tabutnas can't take. So yeah, water having some effect. There's a transport ship here. The villager died to the TGT though after making 1 barracks. And there we have the champion rates. Are you happy, Tom? Champion hits are a really weird thing to see. Especially in DM. where you see him star rating all the time. Big fight in the middle coming up potentially. Brix has his battle back and trying to fight with the champions, but there's enough camels there to deal with them. And the champions are doing really nice job. Emptied all these farmers. Only 2 farms for Tabutnas, who still has army here clearing that. I think the rams would be enough, and the camels might be something he needs to fix raids or in the front. As Brix isn't really fighting here, it's just trickling in champions to be annoying. Well, they killed an SO. But no real push from this side. More villagers being transported. Man, transporting in the end. Let's go. And barracks being placed over on this side, which is where the main food economy by Tabutnas was tried to be. Means to shift some from wood to these farms. I guess he's mainly playing Arbalist, that's why he still has food. But I think he really needs more food economy very soon, and he has much too much on wood. Now some Cavalier trying to go forward. No camels anymore, so Cavalier are better against the other units, but the Arbalist aren't doing too bad, but also not doing too great without full upgrades. So Cavalier get full defense. This is being cleared via bombard cannon, as Tabutnas still has to repair this castle. Now trying to go on water with demo ships to deal with these cannon gains. And we'll deal with the champions. And the bombard cannons might deal with them too. Nice shots, hitting the cannon gain on the head. But the champions are in trouble because they are arrow resistant and can snipe the bombard cannons, but the demos will keep the castle alive for Brix for now, for Tabutnas for now. And even the transport ship might get killed. Tabutnas like, this is too annoying, I need to deal with this. As Brix is making progress, somewhat progress in the middle, but doesn't have siege with that really. I would like to see some trebuchets. He has a ton of resources. Brix economy well developed besides wood. I think he will need more people on wood. Should I shift some from gold to wood? Cause, or some from food actually. Adding another TC over here. Brix might look to be sneaking up on these resources, as they're fighting for water control over here, but only cannon gains won't do the trick, and I don't like fire ships against demos too much either. But yeah, war elites are tough, so there's kind of no anti-demo unit. Besides, I guess, like shooting units on land or something. For the Malians. Trying to fight back the dogs. And has established more barracks here with the sneak, still denying this farmland. And Tabutnas is 1 farm and out of food. Tabutnas, send some people on these empty farms. Make some farms over here. You could farm here, for example. Or just a few ugly farms between these TCs, why not? There's a lot of stone to take. This might be really campy. But if Tabutnas doesn't get food eco, he will get in massive trouble soon. I don't know why Brix isn't making any siege though. Like, at least trebuchets, but also siege launchers. If he has traps and SO with this army push now that his opponent has no food, I think Tabutnas is dead and he can kill all this. But he's just trying to raid the champions, not to use any of his gold, I guess. There's so much resources on this map though. He's eaten through most of his gold. Still taking gold over here. Still has some piles they can take. Mayan's longer lasting gold dress will also allow them to take gold for a really long time. And the champions are still being produced over here. And this attack is making progress. Brix now selling wood. Which is kind of wise because Tabutnas has way too much wood. So he will get worse prices then. But selling wood is also very weird. Oh no, he bought wood. Ooh, that's bad. Because Tabutnas has so much to sell. Yeah, now few more being added to wood. That's probably also the reason he's not making siege, because he doesn't have wood economy. The champions are getting on a jet down though. infantry attack here in the middle. Towers coming up from Tabutnas.
Yes.
Will also go down there. Oh! True, towers are banned. I also forgot it. Towers are not allowed. Okay, delete. And I guess they agreed that it didn't matter. Technically it influenced the game, but since they both agree, I think it's fine to play this out. And so far Brix position isn't looking too bad, even though there's still these golds and stones that eventually Tabutnas is gonna take, and that might be trouble if Brix doesn't get a convincing siege push soon. And the only siege he's made is a siege tower. Why? Any other siege unit, please? Not a ram. Not a ram, though. Not a ram, and not a non-heavy scorpion. But siege rangers and traps, please. I mean, he knows there's siege rangers. Tabutnas is using them to good effect. Cavalier raid over here. Villager population still worrying for Tabutnas. Brix selling the wood down now. Nice. But just to buy wood again. What? What is this, Brix? Brix, if you're watching the VOD, please explain. You know, so I maybe shouldn't sell wood because I don't have it. Put some more people on wood, Brix. He's just refusing to have more than 11 on lumberjacks. And that's what you need for castle age crossbows. Or for archers. This is not an archer build, or this is DM. You need a bit more than 11. Champions could probably just take down the castle while this village is building it. Yeah, they're gonna do that. That's gonna be 650 stone loss for the Tabutnas, which is really bad. Shouldn't have built this with only one build. Down to 60 villagers for Tabutnas, so the raids are paying off. And this castle will be denied. Yeah, castle denied. Stone lost. Really, really problem when you don't have any. And this castle finally will be killed by the Canagains as well. As Tabutnas lost all his stone there. Sending pikemen. Pikemen are also not an option here. And Arbalest. Which are also not too great against the champions, actually. Light Cav would be great. Fun fact, Malian Light Cavs beat Malian champions. 1-on-1 and 60 vs 60. But 100 vil economy probably beats the 62 vil economy. So Brix champion spam is gonna work out, and I hope Tom Snuffles is very happy about that. Because we see champions actually winning the game. Because Tabutnas doesn't have a food economy, kind of. But that's also due to the champion rates. And the Cavalier rates. Tabutnas 59 villagers, 34 out of them are idle. I think he's overwhelmed. Ton of idle villagers in the stuff. Town bells ringing everywhere. And Brix still not wanting to finish his opponent off by making Trebuchet push in the middle. But I guess he wants to kill every single villager. And so far he's succeeding at that. 60 population. So weird to see 60 pop, but still so much map control. Brix wants to win this with only champion to establish moral superiority in the winning game for him. As it looks like Brix might be closing out this series 4-2 after rough start against the Huns, but after he beat the Huns last game, Brix in high spirits. And circling around Tabutnas over here, who's still not really getting his pop-up. Finally re-adding villagers. 28 on food now. The economy is looking a bit better finally for Tabutnas. Brix still not really looking to finish him off though. Oh, no siege challenge, only champ. But Brix is getting a castle up over on this side, can then take that gold and add it to his very sizable bank as Tabutnas is running out of gold. Never really taking this gold, taking a bit stone over here. This TC was never finished. Still has this gold to take. And I guess trying to take this gold over here, but the champions are around there. Gebetto will kill them off though. I don't think they will be able to kill this castle. They don't focus on the Gebetto first. In the middle, cannon galleons and the push is coming. Another town center. Yeah, finally Brix has figured out where the traps hotkey is. Or that you can actually click them. I don't know. But where are the traps in this castle? And also traps for Tabutnas though. Only one trebuchet though, so I think Brix is gonna win that trap fight, as we are heavily struggling on anything but wood for Tabutnas, who should probably consider to sell a little bit of that. Since the prices shouldn't be fully down, because Brix was... Oh no, they're fully down again. Brix sold again. Now it's 26 on wood, so eco balance really, really nice now by Brix. And yeah, I love that eco balance. I think that's completely right for millions. Mainly making food units, so more food than anything else is correct. And he's insisting on using cap traps, which is the wrong type of siege, but it won't matter again. Bonnet with 56 pop. So Brix will advance to the grand finals of the Ragnarök Silver League, playing against whoever comes from the lower bracket. As I don't think Tabutnas can push this back anymore. Rams are killing that castle now. And we finally have traps attacking here, killing that castle. That's this gold that Tabutnas has found now. But with 46 villagers and actually only like 30 of them working as this is being raided. Quite an impressive show by Brix with the water and the raid control in game number 6. Brix is a man of culture. Yes, and there is a good reason why Tom and Brix really like each other. Or at least Tom really likes Brix. I'm pretty sure Brix also likes Tom, but I don't know if I heard him say that. Jeff's now in the middle as well. Will kill this castle even from uphill, so these hill castles are quite nice. And Brix now even selling stone. Doesn't really need to. Not sure why he's selling stone. Won't make a difference really. As Cavalier might kill a castle here. Now going for monk conversions, I think Brix is more having fun at this point now. That's the goal to take for Tabutnas, but he really needs more than 43 villagers. And Brix is not letting him have that. And Tabutnas is also a bit slow to re-add villagers, I feel. But I think it's past the point where he has a chance with 50 to 200 pop. Kinda time to call it. Tabutnas doesn't want to lose the upper finals that quickly. But yeah. Calls the GG, and Brix advances to the grand finals of the Ragnarök Silver League. Well played, congratulations. 2 really nice Hun games for Tabutnas, but then the Hun mirror, the turning point, kind of in the set when Brix took over there, wasting some units, but out macroing Tabutnas in the rest of the set. Tabutnas, once again, way better KD. That's mainly down to raiding, but also some bad fights by Brix. But the economy difference, double the rest corrected. Brix, the macro master, taking the winner bracket finals of the Ragnarök Silver League. And Tabutnas really had bad dents in his villager population. As we can see over here, the economy won the game for Brix.